Hello there! Eggsy here, and on this video, I'm going to talk about the things that I felt and experienced as a creator on Webtoon Canvas. For those who don't know yet, I'm the creator of Webtoon Canvas comic The Grand Circle, and I've been posting new episode every other week. So getting to the topic for today's video, how does it really feel like to be a new Webtoon Canvas creator? Of course, experiences will always vary depending on one's skill and background, but I will be speaking about the experiences I've had as someone who is a full-time Android software developer, meaning my career is not really related to art. However, I decided to make a webcomic just because I like art and storytelling. The first thing that I really have experienced is that I felt productive. Looking back at the episodes I've made, the panels I've created, the figures I've drawn on my Webtoon app or on the website, they have always made me feel like I've achieved something, no matter how small the steps I've taken. I mean, this platform is different from the social media sites where you just share something on a whim or just share about your life or something you are interested in. When you post on Webtoon, it means you are posting something relevant or of value. You are telling a story. You're trying to convey something to readers. These stories aren't easy to generate. A Webtoon episode comprises of a series of dialogues, background images, and figures that weren't just easily generated. They were created by you. Your thoughts, time, and efforts were invested on them so they can be published as episodes on the canvas for people to enjoy. So, I really felt the sense of being productive every time I post one. The next experience I should say is that there are times that I really felt drained. I feel like I can no longer draw another panel and that I feel like closing the Clip Studio Paint and just play on a video game or watch some series. This is really common every time my full-time job finishes late in the evening or if I had overtime tasks. I just can't allot more juice or energy on my webcomic anymore. And I know it's valid. I care for myself. And I take good care of myself. So if I feel like my body really needs some rest, I would do it. Or if my body really needs some break, I do it. Even if it costs me breaking my webcomic schedule. At the end of the day, no one should be forcing you to choose something over your health. If you get sick, your comic, which isn't generating any income yet, will not help you pay your medical bills. As a newbie, I really take my time and I really don't force myself into making episodes when I don't feel well. Otherwise, my art and story would be compromised by forcing myself to do so. For me, it's important to feel relaxed and well before doing one panel or two. With this, I won't cloud my judgment and ideas, and the bad vibe would not hinder my creativity. The next thing would be, I kept on having the feeling of wanting to look for creators like me on different platforms like YouTube for instance, and hear their thoughts about anything Webtoon related. I've been listening to them while I make my episodes, and I've been watching their tips and guide videos to get something relevant that would help me in my Webtoon Canvas journey. It's amazing to see how many aspiring Webtoon artists out there that are so vocal about their experiences, and their videos push me as well to share my experiences too. Since I learned a thing or two from them and I've been inspired more from some of the videos I have watched so far. This also pushed me to make contents that are Webtoon related on my YouTube channel, and that would really be cool to be a part of a community who's passionate enough to make such cool stories showcasing their unique creativity and ideas onto different platforms. Another thing I'm pretty sure I've experienced is breaking my daily routine. As Webtoon Canvas creator, you have this goal of posting an episode every week depending on your schedule. So I must have a daily routine to cover a number of panels so that my workload as a creator will not bulk up at the very last minute. At first, I have been following this idea that every episode that I make should have at least 32 panels in it. And as time passes by, I just feel like it doesn't matter anymore. If I feel like this episode contains that much information already, I would decide that I'd continue the story on the next episode. I know it's not good. As a beginner, I can really vouch that making your daily routine as a habit and not breaking it is really difficult. It's just so tempting to binge a web series, or a manga or the TV series or whatnot. It's like the feeling of me binging the Tower of God webcomic series the entire afternoon without doing anything productive on a weekend. For sure, I can't give you any tip on how to become consistent with your routine because I'm having trouble with it myself every single day. The next thing I've experienced that is really obvious but it's not quite articulated is the consumer producer dilemma. I just call it that. I don't know if that's a terminology already, but what I meant by that is just the problem of being stuck between two worlds and how much of yourself and your time can you invest in both. Some people are satisfied in just being the consumer. They are satisfied to read something, binge read something, or wait something to consume it. They're the solid consumers. But there are people like us who decided that we want to create this thing that inspired us. We decided to create something because we think it's cool, or whatever the emotional attachment is. Bottom line, you decided that this time, you'll become the producer as well. Now, as a beginner, sometimes when it's time to make my own episodes, I would have a hard time stopping myself from reading because I'm already mentally and emotionally invested on what I'm currently reading and I can't stop on clicking the next chapter. It's insane. It's really difficult to get used to being the one that creates a story instead of being the one that consumes them. And there will be times when you find yourself asking, why do I have to make my own story when there are like thousands of people making webcomics right now that everyone can consume? That way, it's more enjoyable and less hassle for me. I'm not being paid anyway, right? So sometimes it gets confusing and stressing. Then I had to find some inspiration again on why I have to continue making my own webcomic. The next thing that I've experienced is overthinking. When I got to the point when I feel like I've posted many episodes already and that I have gained a subscriber already. Even though I only have 15 subscribers as of today, sometimes I can stop myself from overthinking about how many readers would feel about what I did on every episode. Is it sufficient? Is it lacking? Especially when your rating goes down like somebody rated your comic really low. You will overthink about what you did wrong because nobody commented about what they dislike. They just rated and concluded that they don't like it that much for a few episodes. Although I'm really grateful for the people or the readers who have commented that they're looking forward for my episodes. Thank you very much. I get that you can't please everybody. I can't deny that I have experienced overthinking about my content. It's normal. I bet you feel the same way too. But that's it for now, guys. If you have something you want to share as well about some experiences and questions you might have, don't hesitate to comment down below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe so I can keep on making videos like this in the coming weeks. Thank you again and enjoy your day wherever you are. Take care.